Are we good? Yes, we are. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, all my witches and my bitches. This is for Vanity, joining you, doing the stream on this lovely Tuesday. Had to like take a moment and be like, I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Um, okay, folks. Let's see. Are we? I think it's it's bedtime in the game, so we should do that. What are we doing on lockpicks? I know I got like I made some last time. Yeah, we're doing great. Let's make something. Do these? I think that smoke screens let me like let me become undetectable if I'm caught. So maybe I should get some of those because I did get caught like maybe twice.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but enough to be like, maybe I should not let that happen. I have options. Yep.
Yes.
You did the thing. And I think that's proficiency, right? Yes, it is.
Nice.
More proficiency? Yes. Okay, sweet.
Well then.
I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? What if indeed? Well, people have already done that. So, you know, it can be done.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
Akechi really is like chatting me up a lot. Like this is a lot for someone who absolutely despises. I mean, he doesn't really know. I think he suspects that we're somehow related to the Phantom Thieves, but I don't know if he really knows that it's like, this is us. Like, we are the head honcho of, you know, folks on the totem pole of the Phantom Thieves. If only he knew. What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with.
That's good, right? That's good.
The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
Yeah, that does put you in a rough situation. Maybe you should take it back. I mean, it's an easy misunderstanding. Obviously, people, you know, like, especially when people are taking justice in their own hands, it can be a little uncertain, but so far they seem to be consistently good.
All the interviews these days ask me about that.
Ask you to feel bad, maybe you should.
Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
I mean, I feel like you're just... I know something bad's gonna happen. I know that, like, there's this other, you know, entity that's going to make us look bad in some capacity. They're gonna do the same thing that we do, but like in a bad way. They're gonna find Dolly Parton and they're just gonna make her turn into a bad person. And Akechi's gonna be like, there it is. Phantom Thieves totally did that. And we're gonna have to fix it. We're gonna have to fix the mistakes that this other individual, or I mean, I'm assuming it's just one person. Hopefully it's just one person because that makes it a little easier maybe. But yeah, this other individual and what they're doing, like I'm assuming that they're gonna set us up in a bad way. Either they're gonna set us up to do something bad, or they're gonna do something bad and then just put our name on it. So I think like Akechi's kind of like, right now he's kind of in this place where he still doesn't really want to admit that he was wrong. Even though, for now, up until whatever happens, he's been wrong. Like, really wrong. Clearly, the Phantom Thieves. And it hasn't just been like 3 situations, it's been like multiple, because we've handled all the like the optional missions too in Memento, so it's been consistently good deeds after good deeds. You have no, insofar he has no realm of reference for the Phantom Thieves being bad. So he needs to give it up. He needs to give it up and accept that he's wrong and become my boyfriend. God damn it. Yeah, what do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes.
What?
Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
So it's already started, is what you're saying.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases, with the rate of victims.
So yeah, maybe this... We've been afraid that this other individual will start to do something, but maybe they've been doing things for a while. And we're actually the ones that are kind of behind.
It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Also, I gotta say, if he is like a proper detective, telling all of this to your bestest rival is kind of weird. It's not very good detective work. Tell all your secrets and your thoughts on motivations and things like that to some rando that you don't like, supposedly. Even though you spend all your time with them. I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. Now for today's news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kanashiro's spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
It's Maruki. Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information.
How about you?
Oh, I missed some... But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories. Okay, so Fairkun, what do you think? What do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you can keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? I mean, theoretically, based on what he's saying and what, like, it would be your whole life, or at least a very long time. I mean, I guess realistically, not everyone remembers everything, although Actually, that's not entirely true either because, you know, you can, like, that's kind of what hypnosis does. Hypnotists do. They can, you know, kind of bring old memories back through like deep cognitive something or other. I'm not a hypnotist slash psychologist, so I don't fucking know. But, you know, I've heard it happens. I heard that's a thing. I could be wrong. Yeah, I guess it would be your whole life, right? Is that really what he said? Thinking about it again. What is long term? I mean, memories that last a long time. That really is, I guess, the short of it. Yeah. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically, you'd be able to retain them for, I like that, 3 days max. Forever. Yeah, I think so too.
Nice.
So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want.
No way.
Sheesh. Nice going.
Yeah, I know. We're still decently smart. At least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Rain day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Get back to studying, Ryuji. I'll do that tomorrow. Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh, this fucking guy. Hey, Fair. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Good morning, Redguard. Look, I dodged the heck out of him. Well, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Oh, you've got the entire class's attention. Your charm has definitely increased. Nice. So charming. Thank you for remaining subscribed, Redguard. I really appreciate it. I got a little notification on my thing that said, you've been subscribed for 7 months. Consistently. Thank you so much for that. I gotta say, thank you to everyone. I'm at 18 subs right now, which is exactly what my goal was set to. I did lower it a little bit from before because, as you know, I've been a little less consistent, but it still means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that I was able to meet that goal in a very short amount of time, getting back into streaming. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being a part of that. Yeah, it asked if I wanted to share a little. Yeah. I got it. I saw it. I feel it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, Makoto's talking. Vanity-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? Yeah, I've been taking it every opportunity because he's hot. It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Oh. villainous intent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. Makoto's always a bit distrustful, which might be beneficial in the long run, but it was really hurtful when she was misjudging our group. Yeah, what about studying, Makoto? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine. I
Excuse me.
appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright? I'm almost maxed on knowledge. I'm doing probably great. Right? Like I can only
Alright
get to
then.
5? Probably? I don't know. I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
Fair senpai.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Maybe? Yeah, sure. I like how there's no other option. There's yes or also yes.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Oh. Akechi, you see me with someone else and you get jealous. I think you're getting a bit possessive for someone who hates me.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Oh, he knows her. Watch him just be like, you stay off my man. You pussy. Yeah, you two have history?
My father works at a TV station.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now.
That's cute.
That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
I mean, I guess we're friends.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news.
He's so nosy.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
I mean, that's cool. You did it. Also, guys, just a heads up. I haven't drank coffee yet. I'm washing dishes right now, including in my French press. So if I seem extra sleepy right now, it's because I am. But it will get better. I will be drinking coffee as soon as. I might make some coffee soon. I think the washer is done. But yeah, I didn't drink any coffee yet. I'll do it though, and then I'll sound a little more enthusiastic. But yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but I'm here. I'm doing the thing. Yeah, you did it. Kazumi, you did it.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group?
Interesting.
We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
Guys. It's like, stop being so in love with me.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Yeah, it's fine, whatever. I'm not, like, Kazumi and I are just friends, Akechi. You don't have to be so weird about it. We can be left
That settles
alone,
it.
I swear.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
Oh, they're both little freaks. I've talked about this before, guys. I generally prefer iced drinks, just in life. Joker having the only iced drink here makes a lot of sense, even if it'd been summer. That's not to say I never drink warm drinks. I actually drank, like, tea last night, but I prefer iced drinks. So if I'm gonna go to a cafe, it's probably gonna be iced. But they're both, like, drinking hot drinks on a hot day. Like, that's crazy.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
It's summer. Hello, Lizzie. How are you doing? Also, I saw you guys were playing some DBD. I didn't want to, like, impose, but if you guys are looking for a fourth at some point, you let me know. I'm doing pretty okay. I need coffee. I have my French press in the wash right now. I think it just finished, so I'll probably make coffee here shortly, but yeah, otherwise I'm doing pretty okay. I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm streaming. How are you, Lizzie?
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Yeah, so what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot,
Did
so
they
I
just
try to
ignore
avoid
me?
that too.
Did they just effing ignore me?
I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
He does, although he doesn't like to admit it.
I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
On TV? That's crazy.
It's all part of a marketing strategy.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
Yeah, that's not what you said when we went to the cafe the other day and we had some sweets together. You invited Joker to the sweets place, the bakery. You liked sweets that day. I'm just saying. Anyway.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to. Yeah, I do feel lied to. You know what? We need to talk about this. Just like throw the cups across the table. How dare you? How dare you? I saw you eat a croissant. I saw you. And it was a sweet croissant.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I feel attacked. How dare you? You're making me flustered. Stop.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
Don't ask. It's nothing.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
That's right. That's right. I just visited the TV show.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
Oh, right. She's a first year, right? She's just like a really smart first year? Or is she I don't know. Anyway.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
That's right.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
I feel like you guys are, like, should I be here? You guys are talking about me while I'm here. Should I leave? Like, what?
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I pose the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was...
Oh, the music went away. Oh no.
What do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
This is like the moment where Joker, like, intentionally spills everyone's drink. It's like, whoops, I'm so clumsy, I should leave. I should, I gotta go. Oh boy, I've got cold brew coffee all over my lap, gotta go.
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
God damn it.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
I think in like a real world scenario, she's probably right. Like, in the wrong hands, this is really dangerous. I think it's only been going well because insofar we have members who are all like morally on the up and up. Like, we all have a good compass. But what if we didn't? Like, what if we got a little gray? Like, what if we got a little uncertain? So as much as I hate this and would like to leave, I guess she's not totally wrong. I don't like it, though. I don't like it.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change.
I think that that's actually a really stupid excuse, though. Like, I don't think that that should be the reason why we're concerned about what's happening. I don't think that that's the repercussion. Because, like, these are really awful people. These are, like, dangerous people. You know, like, Kanashiro was, I think that's the last one. He was, like, threatening to get people killed, which I'm assuming is a thing that he's done before and actually maybe followed up with. Like, you know, I think that in those situations, it's like we're giving them an opportunity that, like, no one else would ever possibly give these people, these, like, complete, absolute, disgusting people. We're giving them an opportunity to, like, we're basically recoding sociopaths and psychopaths. We're, like, giving them an opportunity to, you know, reflect and be aware of the damage that they're doing unequivocally, unavoidably. And I think that that's being kind of put under the rug a little bit. And frankly, it hurts my feelings.
If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
That's also really fucking stupid. Wait, what? Oh. Nice. Redguard, I just saw your message on our game Discord. Yeah, I did. Good morning. I appreciate the folks out there who spend this morning with me as I stream early enough. Again, I reiterate, I know that like I have a lot of people from the UK, and that's at least part of the reason why I stream a little earlier, because I know that I have people who are not just in the US, and so it's actually easier for some people to watch me. So, you know, but it's good for like my folks out there who otherwise wouldn't get to chill with me. I think that I love spending your work day with you. Clow, if you're out there, I love spending my work day or your work day with you. It's nice. It's special.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
You picked up your phone? Yeah. I think it's really cute that it has my little, like, icon. Well, a slow day at your work means you are hopefully captivated by my streaming. I don't know if skills is the right word. But my streaming.
But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Yeah, I just think Kazumi is wrong about this. Like, this is a weird take, because it's like, I don't think people are relying on us to, like, tell them what to do. We're just, like, in rare circumstances, when someone's a psychopath and they're hurting people, we jump in and we just, change their frame of mind so that they actually, like, give a shit. We're not even, like, really changing the person. We're just, like, making them aware of what the fuck they're doing.
I see.
We're giving them empathy,
So,
basically.
in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it.
I hate you both. I'm leaving. I'm
Quite
gonna
an
take
interesting take on the
I'm
matter.
gonna take my iced coffee and leave. Have a coffee. Yeah, I need... Oh my god. Thank you so much for the subs. Unfortunately, I don't get paid from Twitch right away. It's like, I get it every once a month at a certain time. But I appreciate it. I'll get coffee with that money when I eventually get... Thank you very much. I appreciate the subs. Pretty interesting. Okay.
Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
I'm pissed off. What? All of this is so, like, I want to... Where's the option to throw my coffee? All of this is so agreeable. I hate, like, why even give me 3 options if they're all gonna be, like, mostly... Like, this one's just, like, she's not wrong, as in, I kind of agree. It's a unique stance. This might be the most, like, I don't fucking agree. Like, the very, like, crossed-armed, like, I'm being very politically correct and, you know, cautious about my answer. It's a unique stance. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say, because I don't, and I hope it's in that tone. I hope they feel it. That, like, it's a unique stance. Side-eye.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Bitch, what? How dare you?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I'm not just a fan.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Okay, now I'm a little annoyed. We were getting along for so long. But not only did he interject himself into my hangout with Kazumi, but then he brings up this whole topic and makes it really freaking awkward.
I'm sorry. I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yeah, I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Well then, see you later.
You guys disappoint me so much. Both of you. Kazumi and Akechi. You hurt me. You hurt me deep. Never gonna recover.
Ah, you're back.
So you had your friends over for a study session, huh? Yes. Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. That's weird. Oh, Mishima has something to say. We haven't talked to Mishima in a while, which is good. I want to make another report about what I've been doing. Do you have time today? I get that you're really busy. I've been preparing a bunch of stuff too. I think it'll be really helpful to you. What do you think? Want to hear more? Okay. So Mishima wants to hang out, and then what about An? I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Okay, so do we want to study with An, or do we want to see what Mishima's reported? Historically... Oh, I got a hype train? What? Who did this? Oh, it's something I can share. Alright. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Heck. We barely started the stream, guys. But yeah, so we have to figure out, if we want to hang out with Mishima, or if we want to hang out with An. Let's hang out with An, because I know that, so each of them, you know, each of like the characters that helped me during all of this benefit certain types of cards, and she's the lovers cards, and I like some of the lovers cards, so I'm gonna hang out with An. Yeah, let's. You're a big help. Then let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. Wait, is this not helping our relationship? Is this just helping with studying? Because I feel like... Alright, that's fine. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady An, Vanity. Well, it's not really one-on-one because you're here. It seems like you're making more progress than usual, too. I've got a 4 intelligence out of, like, I think 5, so... Shut up.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyway, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with math next?
let's get back.
I'm so tired. Let's stop here. Okay. Actually, forget what card Mishima represents. I'll have to like look into it. Hey, did you know there was going to be a summer festival in Odaiba? A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. Oops. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. Well, at least these guys are fans of our hard work.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Fair-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Fun times. Do you know what he did? I sure heckin' don't. I guess thievery would make the most sense, though. I mean, that is what we talked about.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. That's fucked up. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Interesting.
Nice going.
So smart. We're gonna get to level 5 in no time, guys. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. I'm so glad you got a sub, Liz. Yeah, it's very nice of Redguard. He said, I mentioned I was craving some coffee, and he's like, here's some subs. So eventually I'll get some coffee money. Thank you very much, Redguard. I'm gonna love that coffee. I've been like, so the other day, I know this probably isn't super interesting, so I apologize. But like, the other day, my roommate, I've been broke because I've been unemployed. And so I can't really I don't have a lot of money to spend on like fun, cute things. I haven't had like anything, just delivered in a while. And, or I haven't really gone out much lately. So like my roommate came home and she brought an iced coffee that she got from work. And she's like, here, I don't even remember what the reason was, but she's like, I think it was real milk or something, and she doesn't drink whole milk. And so she's just like, here, you can drink this if you want it. They had coffee at work, and my pupils must have dilated. I must have like if I was an anime character, you could see like all the hearts and the stars flying everywhere as I'm like looking at it. And I'm like, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And she's like, okay, dramatic. But it was wonderful. It's so nice to get like something cute and fun after a while of not being able to do it. After not having a while to like kind of splurge and have some fun. Hopefully all of you guys have had a moment recently where you've gotten to have a little fun like that. I know it sounds really small, but the small things are what count, right?
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. I feel like I have been studying. Like we studied just the night before. And I'm so heckin' smart. Oh.
It's open.
Oh, she's gonna
Welcome.
tear him down. She's gonna be like, I see right through your bullshit. Before we do this, I'm gonna make... Oh, shit.
It was
I didn't
nothing.
mean to go through the dialogue. I just wanted to pause. Alright, so... Yeah, I'll read this in a bit, but I'm going to go make some coffee really quickly. It won't be done when I get back, but it'll at least be cooking. So, BRB, I'm going to get that set up, and I will be back. Okay. Hello, hello, everyone. I am back. I have my coffee here. It is not ready yet, but it's in the French press. It's cooking. It's getting prepped. I have some uh soy milk also just chilling because I like my coffee with some soy milk. We are prepping up for caffeine. It's coming. It's on its way. I need it for myself. But until it's ready, I am back. Maruki said, "Come in." Maruki is the therapist. Uh, oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct? Sorry for coming by so suddenly. Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
I like how he has the apple juice this time and she's got like the coffee. It really sets the dichotomy of who's the adult here, in maturity at least. I don't know. Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, no, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea to taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. You didn't even take the apple juice. The juice box. Everyone takes the juice box, but you needed a special espresso. We don't even have that at the school. We had to like get that shipped in. The break rooms here aren't great. Anyway, you really do seem like someone, yeah. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me, too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing ourselves, pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Well, that's actually pretty sweet. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. I mean, I feel like my grades are probably pretty good right now, right? Exams are close. Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? I think this would be my first chance to actually get like a bond with Makoto. Alright, come to the library. I'm going to drill it into you, so prepare yourself. So intense.
This goes like this.
Now, solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand, Vanity-kun? It's so difficult. But it seems like you'll end up at the right answer thanks to Makoto's help, right? That's right. So smart.
I agree.
Impressive, Vanity-kun. You're a quick learner. This is actually pretty good review. This is actually pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for today.
Ah, you're back.
It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home.
Hey!
Hey, what are you gonna do about Kawakami? Did you decide not to call her after all? Oh, does he want to hang out now? Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, I'll help, Ryuji. I mean, like, poor guy. That's a huge help. I'll be waiting at this diner in Shibuya. This poor little guy, he's trying. Studying with you really helps me focus, Vanity. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions. How are things going for you? Better than usual. Seeing someone in danger of failing his exams is probably extra motivation for you, huh? My knowledge is going crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta do this. How lame would it be if Phantom Thief got held back a grade? I'm gonna be so upset if, like, the stats star ends up, like, expanding beyond the 5 that I'm assuming is the limit. It's gonna... I just hope. Because I'm feeling really good. I'm at the edge. I'm, like, almost maximized on knowledge, and I'd be so upset if it was like, actually the end is 10, like the limit is 10 and you're barely halfway there. I would throw up on stream. I gotta do this. How lame would it be if a Phantom Thief got held back a grade? I guess I'll try hard because you're here, Vanity. Okay, let's do the rest. Yep.
Wanna head back?
I'm pooped. Let's head out.
Yo.
Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebab, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. Is there nothing but meat?
Huh?
Well, duh, what else would you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot, juicy meat. Ryuji. Gasp. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Yes, you're talking about, like, steak. Right, yes, that. Yes, that kind of meat, yes. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know. I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. This fucking guy, is he gonna throw another thing at me? Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin. If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and D are, what is the angle of B and... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hey guys, it's so fun, to totally do this legitimately. I'm not, totally bringing up a cheat sheet. I would never. That'd be so, wrong of me, and I wouldn't, that'd be terrible. Yep. Never cheat on your homework, kids. So anyway, what's the answer to this question? One second while I totally not cheat. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Is this... Wait, are we... Are these in, like... I'm so confused. Where's the... Sorry guys, it's... I asked for exam questions on this totally... Well... I looked it up and IGN came up and they gave me answers for the other questions, like the, you know, questions we got throughout, like, the year, rather than the questions for the exam. I want the questions for the exam. Damn it. The questions are different in Royal than they are... Okay, alright. I see. God damn it. Stupid. Angle C is 28 angles. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, it's 64.
Ooh, we can do this!
Sounds about right. Let's see, the essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. I mean, I feel great now. Explain the origin of Bowsy. Shit. Bowsy. Is this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Yes. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhuge's Liang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Right. It's the barbarian's head. Yes. That's it. A crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Baozi, right? Yeah, that's the Bao, the dumplings. This master strategist came up with the Baozi to... Yeah, to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you're right. The Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time. Time's up. Give up already. I think my coffee's done by now, so I'm gonna press the French press. Truly the funnest part
Now everyone.
of having a French press. And I'm gonna sip this coffee, and I'm gonna be alive all of a sudden, and I'm gonna be like so good. Everything in the world is gonna be right after I drink this sweet coffee. Okay, wonderful. I'm starting to feel... I don't feel any different, but it's very good coffee. It'll work probably eventually. This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Great. Write the name and genus of this organism. It's the red king crab.
Ooh, we can
That
do
sounds
this.
about right. I know. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining puppies. Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. Which of the following is another name for the somen noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. Sweet. I love cheating. And that is hopefully the end of exams? Oh, it's the last day of exams? Seen all these before. Well, got this alright?
Nice.
This is going good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Oh, so I don't even have to... Okay, cool. Wait, they did exams on Saturday? That sucks.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean that Yoshizawa-san?
Wow, they're really putting her down.
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
To be fair, she does a lot. Like, way too much. They don't even understand, like, the kind of shit that she has to do. So, like, if she were just doing nothing, I would totally agree with them. Like, absolutely unfair. Like, if she were... I know, like... I don't know. From what I gather, the concept of school president in Japan seems way more busy and, you know, I mean, obviously not to the extent that it is in this game, but like in real life, I think the Japanese school president like actually has like responsibilities that are much more than say what we have here in the States. At least like in the public schools I ever went to, like the president of the school was just like basically a popularity contest where the person would like say that they're going to do a bunch of things and then not actually do anything because they're basically just a student and a face for the school. Like, that's it. That's all that they are. Maybe that's different for different schools in the US, but that's what it was for us at the schools I went to. And it feels like in Japanese schools, or at least in this this setting where it's like a higher end high school, the expectations are much more heightened and unique. There's a lot more requirements, gossipy female student.
Hey there.
Hey there, Mr. Counselor.
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
You don't know that. You don't know if I survived emotionally.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
For you, baby? I'm sorry, you're like... You're so old. You're probably like 27.
There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. The counselor needs my help.
Touché. Please, though, I've been looking forward to chatting with you.
That's sweet. Seems like I should go along with him. Alright. Doesn't seem like I have a
Thanks.
choice anyway.
I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick.
I would have done it anyway, but I like having choices. Damn it. Sounds a little groomy.
Sure
It
has
does
heated
sound a
up
little
now that the rainy
groomy. You're
season's
right.
passed.
I don't really like... I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, Redguard? Because I feel like maybe... Okay, for me, I don't like... I know that in Japan, the age of consent is like 16, but I still think that's so messy. And like, personally, I think that as an adult, bare minimum, it's a little sus if you're like even dating someone who's like 19, but like in general, I think that it's weird to date anyone who's 1, in high school, 2, doesn't have like a job, like a normal adult job. I think that there are just like certain like, you know, I know that the like the brain not, you know, developing fully until 25, that's a myth. That's not a real thing. The truth of the matter is like your brain always develops, so that whole thing isn't actually accurate. But still, the maturity is not there yet. And I think that like a big part of being an adult, a big part of like maturity is having those responsibilities of not being in like that school system and that kind of, you know, school mentality, and not, you know, actually having like fiscal responsibilities. I think that those kind of set the standard for like what's an adult for me. Yeah, agreed, Redguard. I think that's also kind of one of the things, and I like this game so far, but I do think that, like, Maruki is not a romance option, to be clear. But, you know, there are adults in this game who are, like, one of the teachers at this school, you can date as Joker, which is not okay. And I've avoided her with a passion. Like, I think that's groomy and weird. Also, she was a bitch. So, aside from the creepy, groomy side of it, it's also just like, she's a bitch. She's awful. She was like putting down my character, like a lot of adults were, and all my Joker did. All my character did. All he did was, you know, help a woman who was getting taken advantage of and was like close to getting, you know, SA'd, raped. He stopped that. He stopped this creepy, lecherous man from taking advantage of a woman on the street, and he comes here, and everyone, especially the adults, are treating him like he's some delinquent because he stepped in. And to be fair, the man ended up being like some rich, like important, you know, dude, so he had like power to ruin Joker's reputation. But everyone knows the truth. Like, everyone knows what really happened. So, like, why isn't he a hero? And, like, so many people, including that teacher, were, like, they knew what really happened. They knew what actually happened. And all they said was, well, he should have minded his own business. And that's such a gross, like, complicit kind of statement to me. Yeah, no, you're right, Redguard. Women can absolutely be groomers too, so you have to be careful about that. Yeah, yeah, I've never actually seen it in, like, real life. I have seen people, like, I remember in high school, you know, the boys kind of being like every so often there'd be, like, a pretty teacher, and they'd be like, you know, oh, you know, like, she's so hot or whatever. They didn't talk like that, but they were like, you could tell that, you know, given the opportunity, they were like, they were interested in the teacher. But, like, if anything actually happened, that would have been so disturbing and so gross. And I think that the worst part is that in our culture, obviously, when it comes to young boys, there's kind of a misunderstanding of really sex in general. You know, any sex that happens to a man is kind of treated as, like, a good thing, whereas, like, sex with a woman is typically, outside of marriage, a bad thing, which is bad in different ways. Both sides of the coin are very bad in very different ways. So it is, grooming creates, like, a unique situation. I think for young boys, it's, I would never say it's harder, because, like, there's a lot of really hard things about being a woman, but it is uniquely hard in a way that would not be experienced by women. In that, like, people are far less likely... I don't know if people are less likely to take it seriously. I think, realistically, people are scared. These young boys are scared to talk about it because they're afraid that it won't be taken seriously. But yeah, it's scary, and I think it's really messy. To not to shit on Japan. Obviously, I respect Japan and Japan's culture, but I do think it's really, really complicated to have such a young age as the age of consent, with, like, adults, because it's just it's messy. You shouldn't have that situation. I don't think, though. I think realistically in Japan, it would still be looked down upon if, like, a teacher and a student were to get together. I think that would still, even if the age of consent is there, I think that's still, like, looked down upon. So I think even in this game, if you do have a relationship with the teacher, which is gross, but if you do, I think it's still something that you have to, like, keep a secret. It's a secret relationship that only really probably comes to fruition, presumably after school stops being a thing for you. I don't know. Also, you can romance that goth doctor, which is still pretty groomy, honestly. I avoid her too. I think the whole situation's weird. So I'm glad that all of our romance options on this gay mod that we have going on are all our age. So it's not weird. As much as, like, me as an adult, I think Maruki is kind of attractive. Not for Joker. It'd be weird. Anyway, sorry. That was long-winded. I just know my electric bill's going to start climbing this month.
My electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Oh, now he wants to talk. Okay.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
I don't know. It's weird because, like, man, ugh. Anyway. I'm thinking about it too much. There are mods that make it so that you can't, like, there are mods that make it so that the adults aren't romanceable. And I think that's actually, like, I considered doing that because I just didn't want to deal with any sort of text that would, like, even, you know, offer suggestions of being possible. So, if you're also bothered, for folks out there who also think it's creepy and groomy and weird, there are mods available. I did avoid, as I mentioned before, adding any other mods other than the Gay Joker mod because I didn't want any congestion between mods. I didn't want to deal with any things like that. But otherwise, I think I would absolutely add that mod because, you know, even like, I don't know if you were there for it, Redguard, but when they had like the weird housekeeping you know, session, the episode, when we saw the teacher, she has like a side job. Excuse me. The teacher has a side job as a housekeeper and she dresses up in like a maid outfit. And it's this whole like weird sort of kink thing that, you know, she didn't know that she was being called by her students or anything like that. But like, you know, it's this game. It happened in this game. It was like earlier in the streams and, you know, before my break period. Oh, you're fine. I do have videos of it on TikTok, so you can check that out. You can hear the disgust in my voice when I was going through it. Also, all my Persona 5 Royal mod videos are on YouTube, so you can rewatch all my stuff. I don't always do that with every, you know, game that I have going. I try to do a lot of them, though. I do, you know, have quite a few videos on YouTube that are available if you ever feel like watching them and checking out old stuff. And then, yeah, I do a lot of clips of stuff on TikTok, so anyway. Do you need counseling, Mr. Counselor? I could counsel
suppose
you.
That's actually accurate.
I think everyone needs therapy. Therapists need therapy.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
Okay.
Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
Interesting.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
You're talking about Makoto. You're talking about my good friend Makoto. Yeah, I think that, unfortunately, they'll turn on that person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
Yeah, realistically. I know that's not the nice way of looking at things, but it's probably the realistic answer.
Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
I really, and I know I've talked about this before, but I think Maruku's tied into the Memento stuff going on. Like, I think that he might be the other person, but I don't know. He's not really given us any, like, direct signs that he's at all fantastical. He has no, like, he's kind of silly, kind of nerdy, a little charming, but he doesn't really, like, have anything obviously inspiring about him that says that he would do something. But I feel like he's the type of person that I could see getting into Mementos and making mistakes, you know? So I'm kind of curious if maybe he's more deep in this than he's letting on.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads.
I do know though that we have a card with him. I don't remember what his card is, but he does have a card. He is one of our support network people, and we've done quite a few of his, so our relationship with him I think is at least at a 3 or 4 right now.
Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
Just have to keep trying, baby.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that.
Which coffee?
Don't worry.
I am feeling a lot better, actually. I am, I do have my coffee. I have this fancy bowl cup. It's quite hefty. It's a little heavy, but it's doing the job. It's waking me up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
Let me get some water too, because you gave me that hydrate. I did drink a little coffee. I will drink some water as well. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I had a little bit of both. I had some, like, a sip of coffee, and then I had, oh god, leaf blower outside my window. Sorry guys, that must be loud. It is pretty loud. Go away, sir.
What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
God damn it, it's so loud. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break to let that wait. I think I might actually also switch games. I think that, well, let's get through the therapy thing really quickly, and then I think I'll take like a 5-minute break, and then I'll switch over to Dead by Daylight probably, just for a little bit. I think this will be just like a little short thing. The leaf blower went away.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is
you might
just
still
a
be able to
thought,
hear it,
but
but he's
what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change
blew
our
leaves
hearts?
near our window, and then he left.
Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Sounds really tough, like something people totally can't actually do. It's just, crazy what you're saying.
Well, I can't deny that. Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Oh, I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And enjoy your vacation.
I will try.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
It's so, this game, like anytime I'm like, hey, I'm gonna switch games, this game's like, hey, actually it's gonna be a really long time until you actually get to save the game and take a break. Anime, their one glasses lens being fogged. Well, I guess it makes it mysterious. Yeah, it's really funny. I love the flare glasses thing, like the you haven't seen my trump card.
I can get back
I
to
hope that was
actually
good.
sleeping
Was
in
that good?
peace.
In another life, maybe I could have done like anime voiceover work in a different multiverse. I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Yeah. God, who was that character I played? Oh, right. That's when I was playing Henry's character for a bit. That was so much fun. Good times. We're talking about D&D, guys. I know that's not... But yeah, no, that was great. One of our so we have a regular game every so often, and like every week. And during one of our games, one of our players was out, so I took over his character. I'm a very experienced D&D player. I can play any class, except tanks. So almost any class, very well. I am very good at as rogues. I'm very good at like high DPS, sneaky sneaks, and very like I'm proud of my ability to understand the very difficult challenges of mage, all the mage classes and subclasses. And Kieran was the character I was playing. He's a very edgy guy. He was very serious. Not at all playful at all. He's very kind of like sociopathic character, psychopathic, honestly, psychopathic character. I don't think I'll ever play a paladin, Redguard, at least not in this group. I would, first of all, never have the opportunity because there will always be one person playing a paladin. And I'm not interested. But also, like, it's, again, someone will always take the tank role, so I have no reason to play the tank, and I don't want to. I don't wanna. Anyway.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
We still need to get Ryan to actually play, like, a full caster at some point. Like a true, not a Blade Singer. Don't give me your fucking Blade Singer bullshit. Like a proper... 16 or 17 AC at best mage, like a sorcerer or a wizard or a warlock. It'll be wonderful. I at least tried a barbarian. I was bad at it because I have a sense of like sustainability in me. Like I don't want to get hit because in my entire gaming life, like any game I play, I always play like low health, like glass cannon characters. So the idea of getting hit at all, terrifying. I hate it.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. I might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
Oh, Matt Mercer and your voice.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Oh, by the way, Redguard, I know this is totally... Like, I apologize to everyone here who's here just to watch me talk about and, play Persona. But D&D talk. Did you watch the latest episode of Critical Role? Because I did not. I meant to. Like, I set it up and then I got tired and I fell asleep and I did not watch it, and I had to wait till yesterday to actually like for it to be free on YouTube because I don't have a subscription, but I still haven't watched it all the way through. I've watched some of it. Make it hard. Well, okay, that's fair. Anyway.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity.
It was so good.
Ain't it amazing?
Okay, Cloud. I'll check it out. I did watch, I think, like 1/3 of it. Maybe a little more than that.
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating
Also,
about our
I'm
next
gonna
target.
send out a little message
You will have to choose carefully.
on my Discord server because I would love for people to join me. But yeah, if anyone feels like playing some Dead by Daylight, I'm going to be switching over here in a bit. As soon as we actually get to a save point, which might be a while. Because sometimes this game, I'll tell you what. But
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
that's okay, Clow. I know how busy work can get, and I know you're working. But I do appreciate you lurking, keeping an eye out, joining me during your work day, hopefully drinking some coffee. Or something caffeinated.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party.
I'm finally caffeinated, so I feel great.
I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the Fireworks Festival on the 18th.
I was so tired when I started this stream, but I was like, I need a stream today. Like, this is one of my stream days, and I didn't stream much, you know, at the end of last week. I missed Thursday, and I didn't stream on Friday, and then, like, I couldn't stream on the weekend because my roommate was here, and I didn't want, like, any outside sounds. So, you know.
I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say...
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. The time just flew by today, huh? Alright,
I'll
we
just
can
add
save
this.
now. So yeah, I'll take like a 5-minute break, maybe a little less, and I will BRB. See you in a bit. Oh, also, anyone out there, if you feel like playing some Dead by Daylight with me here in a bit, I would love to have you join. I did put out a notification on Discord. Anyway, BRB.